Also, your conversation with your mom about getting the vaccine actually reminded me a lot of the conversation I constantly have with my friend Pidgey about getting his tonsils removed.
Oh,
To put it in
really?
perspective, it's gotten to the point where in my Destiny clan we have a Discord server, and we have a channel specifically for him that reminds him to make an appointment to remove his tonsils every 24 hours.
Dude.
Nice.
Oh
That
man.
reminds me, I gotta get my wisdom.
Hey, they get free ice cream, so.
Still kind of.
Dude, I am the absolute worst about like getting like stuff that's important in my life done within a reasonable amount of time. I will do like a whole bunch of like, I wouldn't say it's fun stuff, but I'll do a whole bunch of work. Like I'll do a fuck ton of work, but then it's just like, hey, by the way, you needed to like, I don't know, fix the sink in your bathroom for like 5 months, and it's still slightly leaking, and it's not a terrible situation, but it's consistently annoying you, and you should have been able to fix that like a month ago, and you haven't yet. Why not?
Yeah, there's a lot of things that I put off, and it's like, and even stuff that I would like want to do and whatnot, or just stuff that I have to do. I just put it off all the time. Also,
Ooh.
I'm gonna take just really quick. I'm gonna take like a few minutes. I'm gonna drop off video so I
Yeah.
can take my head off, but
Yeah,
I'll
have
be
fun.
right back. I'll be on audio.
Dude, that just gave me the
Hey,
best
dude.
question in the world. Robbie.
Oh, that's
Guess what?
Hello.
The adorable
What is
one.
what is the biggest thing you're procrastinating on right now? Go. What is the biggest thing you're procrastinating on?
Oh God.
Get called out.
Let's see. There's a lot.
Yeah, dude, there's a lot. I know. I guess I'm procrastinating on a lot of shit.
Think about the fact that you say knowledge about.
Everybody else is
I
getting
mean-
their time to prep theirs. You are on the spot. Get fucked.
Oh, okay. Well, good luck to me. Well, the one thing that I've been procrastinating for, well, it's not very, well, okay. Importance is a very subjective
Oh
matter,
yeah, it is.
and I've been trying to get my book done for so long. Like, I've had this idea. I've been writing the backstory, world building, because it's a fantasy novel, because I kind of have to do that. For years now, and I've never gone down to the nitty-gritty of actually sitting down and writing page by page of
Yeah.
at least the first draft, because I'm like just too scared to make a mistake, and that if like anything written down in pen will forever haunt me in my dreams, like as if I'm not allowed to make, or I'm not allowing myself to make those mistakes in order to build a proper story. That's probably my biggest thing I've been procrastinating on.
I
Interesting.
have some advice for you because I have the same kind of situation when it comes to D&D. I try to build a campaign setting for D&D, and I just get so hung up on all the little details. Don't worry about anything that doesn't pertain directly to your story. Like nobody, unless what happened at the beginning of time has a direct impact on the story, it doesn't matter. You don't need to figure those details out. Just focus on what's important for the story and what do the readers need to know to like understand that story.
And I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I mean, I've also been reading a lot of books about how to write books, which is kind of meta.
That is very meta. Yeah.
Is that a way of procrastinating?
That definitely is
Yeah,
a way to
like-
procrastinate. Yeah.
It's just something to keep my mind occupied
Well-
without actually fulfilling.
Well, Robbie,
That's-
so there's a difference in psychology between motion and action, okay? So like the human mind will give you the endorphin release for doing motion things when what you're truly trying to accomplish is actionable things. So like you going ahead and reading all these books and like figuring out like all these like theories and stuff like that on how to write your book is giving you the same release as if you were actually writing the book. Therefore, you don't need to write that book. Therefore, you won't write that book because you're getting the same release from just thinking about doing it. A lot of people get trapped in this like mental loop where they just keep on doing, they keep studying, they keep researching, they keep always doing this kind of stuff, and they never actually do the book because they've gotten all their releases because they've just been studying it, and your mind can't differentiate between doing a thing and thinking about doing a thing.
Oh my, you know what? That makes a lot of sense because
I've
like
been stuck in that loop for so many years.
Yeah. The human mind has no ability to differentiate between thinking about something and actually doing something. Therefore, you get the exact same release from both actions. And people will just
It's
think,
like
think,
when
think,
you
think.
plan.
I
like,
have
a
now
day
figured
or,
out
like,
all of the problems in my life.
you know what's weird? Like, so the past couple of years, I've been getting a lot more into like aviation and like wanting to be a pilot and whatnot.
Yeah.
And just like a private pilot, just somebody that flies around for fun. And I've been watching like a bunch of aviation YouTube videos and reading about it and stuff like that, and thinking, oh, I want to do this, but I never actually got to, you know, starting to learn to do flight training and become one. And it took a long time. I put it off for probably years at this rate. And it finally got to the point where I finally did it. And now I'm studying to be a pilot. So,
Oh, hell yeah.
you know, I actually have a flight lesson tomorrow. So,
Fuck
that'll be-
yeah, go for it, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot. It's a lot of information. It's a lot of reading. I've been doing a lot of studying the past few weeks, but it's I think it's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be really fun.
Yo, Sable's dad owns a plane, hell yeah. Yo,
Yeah.
so Dashy, I saw you nodding like pretty damn hard when we were talking about that earlier. What are your thoughts on that, or what's the number one thing you're procrastinating on right now?
Okay, so yeah, like sometimes you make a plan for a project, and then you're like, yeah, I've got the plan done. It feels good, right? And then you sleep on it, and then the next morning you have zero motivation to do anything
Yep.
related to that project.
Yeah, that's
so
school
yeah,
in a
no,
fucking
that's-
nutshell.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say about that. In terms of things I've been procrastinating on, well, I was supposed to make a series on like how to, like, you know, advance in piano, or
Oh
playing
yeah,
musical
yeah, yeah.
instruments.
You're like a kick-ass piano player. I remember that stuff. Hell yeah.
Thanks. But yeah, no, I wanted to make that, but that's been in the planning stages for like months now. I should probably get off my ass and actually start filming
So what you're telling me is you're gonna do it tomorrow?
tomorrow.
Yeah, you're gonna do it tomorrow. You're gonna grab your phone. You're gonna hit record, and you're gonna do your first one tomorrow.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
And you know what? You know what you're gonna do? On Sunday, you're gonna post the link to your first video in my Discord. Boom, so we can all watch it.
What?
Actually,
No,
there's
no,
something
no.
that I think you could probably
Sunday?
do.
Really?
There is a guy on YouTube that I've seen a couple times. He does these.
Yeah, chat's saying to do it. Chat's saying to do it.
The thing he does, the way he does it is he gives himself a set amount of time to create a composition, and he does it like multiple times. So he's got like 10-second composition, 1 minute composition, 10 minutes, 1 hour, and that's like the whole video is like him composing something within a certain time frame. Maybe you should do something like that.
Oh, and he's gone. Oh wait, no, that's not. Oh, that's Bodhi. Bodhi's gone. Gotcha. Yeah, no, doing
Yeah.
stuff like in timeable things is super powerful.
Okay, well, no promises on a video by Sunday.
But you're gonna record it tomorrow, right?
If I have time. Sure.
Okay, I'll let you go. Rico! What are you procrastinating
Hi.
on, boy? What are you procrastinating on?
Good question. Probably. Ooh, I don't even know. I keep telling myself I need to exercise more, but I just forget to do it.
Same.
I'm like, I'll do it this time, and then just completely forget about it.
It's hard to get into that habit. I've had the same problem, but if you have to like set time, you really just have to say like you're gonna do it during this time on these days of the week. Start small, like go out for walks, maybe like a couple days a week, and then get into just to build the habit of it up, and then you can slowly build up from there.
See, I personally think that's bullshit. I think that's bullshit as fuck, because the way the human mind works is it's constantly doing calculations of what's beneficial to you versus what you want to do. And if what you want to do goes against what's it sees as the easiest path, then it's going to say, nah, fuck you, you're just going to sit in this chair and you're going to watch YouTube videos for like the next 6 hours and fuck your schedule, stuff like that. So, Rico, do you have any point to working out? Like any point whatsoever?
Probably just like losing weight a bit, because I have put on quite a bit as of recent.
Okay, so you want to lose weight because you put on some recent to start looking good, blah, 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 right?
I'm not looking good, I just get into like a state where I'm feeling good about myself.
Okay, so that's a pretty big want. On a scale of 1 to 10, how powerful would you say that want is?
Well, 6.
About a 7 or 6?
About a 5 or a 6.
A 5 or a 6. Okay, so we're only at like a 5 or 6, which means that anything more powerful than like a 5 or 6 will completely derail your workout schedule, right?
Yep.
Yeah, okay, so how are we, if you want this as a priority, how are we going to make this like workout thing like a 9 kind of priority in your life?
I have no idea.
Okay, well, let's think about the purpose. Like, why are you working out? It's for losing weight, but to what end are you trying to lose weight for?
Well, I think it's just more of like, because I have medical conditions, so I want to kind of like keep myself healthy and fit.
Right, but
That's
so,
what I feel.
that's a perfectly viable, but like, how should I put this? That isn't a positive reason. That is like how should I put it? It's not a positive reason to make you do it. It's a positive result, but it's not a positive reason to do it. Like, it's not something that would motivate you to do it. It's just like, man, I really should do this, but so it's better for this. It's a positive result, and which working out overall is a positive result. But it's not like reinforcing why you would do it, right?
True, yeah.
So like, what are you actively seeing? Like, I'll give a perfect example. I worked out a lot more when I was single. when I wanted to be like, hey baby, how you doing, kind of thing.
How you doing?
So like when I was in like a 10-year relationship, I noticed that my physical fitness got worse and worse and worse. Hashtag dad bod. It's why you see dad bods. It's because the male no longer needs to show off and they get lazy. They're like, well, I could work out, but I don't need to. I already have like my beautiful wife or my beautiful husband, stuff like that. Who needs to, right?
True.
So that's why
So-
dad bods are the in.
So
Wait,
do
I'm
you
single.
have somebody in your life right now, Rika? Oh, maybe I gotta
Say
cut off.
again?
Do you have somebody in your life?
No.
Okay. So we gotta get you somebody.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt.
Yeah, you go.
I just think, sorry, I just need to use the bathroom and need a bit of a breather. But it's all good. I'm all back.
Oh, welcome back, buddy. Okay.
Yeah.
So we gotta
It's
get you
all
on
good.
Grindr, and we gotta get you on like a 10-step plan to get you super fucking fit. You got a gym nearby?
Bye.
Yeah, you got a
What?
gym nearby.
Yeah.
Okay. Dashi,
Not really, no.
Dashi, what is the hottest thing for a guy to have?
Personality.
Yeah.
we got a good one. You gotta get something that's bad. What is the hottest thing when you look at a guy for the first time? What is the thing that you look for the most, Dash?
Fur and co-beans.
We're gonna ignore the brony.
Big floofy ears.
Right, but he can't
Oh, I
work
have
out his
big
ears.
ears.
There's no muscle in his ears. God damn it, Dashy's saying ears too. Ah! You guys are terrible. You guys are terrible.
We're furries. What do you expect?
Shit.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Okay, Rico,
Coloration.
what is one place on your body that you want to look immaculate within the next month?
Oh. Oh. Like the waist.
Say it on Twitch.
Okay, so Rico, that is going to be really hard because for males, the belly area, the waist, is the last place where you'll lose body fat. Actually, this is a question for the whole group. If any of you can answer this to me, except for Dash, because I think I've told you the answer, then I will give you a gift sub to the channel. How do you remove fat from your body? Like, where does it come out of you? Like, you go ahead, you do your runs, you do your workouts, stuff like that. You have all this belly fat around yourself, and it disappears. How do you get it out of your body?
I think it's by sweat, isn't it?
So who said sweat? Okay, Parallax is saying sweat. That's Parallax is in on sweat. Who else wants sweat? Who else wants poop? Who wants pee? Like, how does the stuff get out of your body?
I'll say breath and like
Consuming it as energy.
So Aurora, you're saying breath?
yeah,
Why?
like I guess it's kind of like moisture from that and whatnot too.
Okay, so we got Aurora with breath. Bodhi, what do you think?
I don't know. I mean, what kind of a question is that?
Science. It's a science question. I'm a scientist. Get fucked.
So what was the question again?
So where does the fat go when you break it down? So you have fat, like it's on your back, it's on your butt, it's on your belly. You're working out, it's breaking down, you lose it. How does it get out of your body?
How does it get out of my body?
Yes. How does it get out of your body? The fat's in the cell releases the fat into you because it's breaking it down. But once it's broken down, where does it go?
I don't know.
Well, you gotta tell me. Come on, you take a guess.
I don't know. The bottom?
The bottom, you think you poop it out?
Yeah, I think I'll be pooping
Okay,
it out.
okay, so we got sweat, poop, breath, row, go.
Consuming it as energy.
Okay, so just as a heads up, scientifically, the release of energy is the breaking of chemical bonds inside the cell, right? But even though you break chemical bonds, those physical objects of the material is still physically there. You just rearranged it. So how does it get out of your body?
Bottom.
So we got poop.
Probably would be waste. I would.
Well, anything that is used up is considered waste, but how'd you get that waste out of your body?
Poopy. I mean, I would assume it'd probably be either urine or fecal.
All right, so we got poop, pee, sweat, breath. Rico, hit me.
You're cracking me up, dude.
Dude, I have no idea.
Well, you're the one that's trying to lose it. You better fucking know.
Sweat.
All right, we got sweat once again. Robbie, hit me with it.
I'm pretty sure. Cool.
All right, so we got 2 for poop, 1 for pee because, you know, golden shower boy, 2 for sweat, 1 for breath. Dashy, you're up.
It's definitely breath.
Yeah, it's definitely breath.
Right.
So here's how it works.
Definitely breath.
When you go ahead and you do those, what you call you're jogging, all this kind of stuff. When the fat breaks down inside your things, they are carbon, oxygen, and hydrogen molecule. That's what fat is made of. When it breaks down, it breaks into CO2 and H2O, and it goes through your bloodstream, and you breathe fat out of your body. In fact, you breathe out 0.8 pounds of fat daily out of your body without even doing anything. And then doing exercises that make you breathe harder, makes your blood flow pump faster, will increase that rate. So, if you want to lose that fat, you gotta breathe. Dish?
Really?
Yes.
You know what? That was an educated guess on my
Really?
part. I kind of thought about it, and I kind of thought you were looking for the obvious answer that people would give was poop. So I kind of took like the scientific approach, but I.
So,
Like, kind of
the
educated
majority of
guess.
your poop, just as a heads up, the majority of your poop comes from your digestive tract, and the majority of it is dead bacterial cells that were digesting the stuff that you ate. Very little material is anything from your actual body itself.
Poopy.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Mr. Dash is like, dude, breathing intensifies. Yeah.
Yeah, this time.
So Rico, you have a month. Okay, you got a month. You're going to run a lot. All right.
I'll try. Okay, yeah.
You're going to go outside and walk or jog every single day for this next month. Okay.
Okay.
Boom. Done.
Yeah,
Bro!
wiggle,
They have given 89
wiggle.
gifts.
I got
Wiggle,
the
wiggle,
daily.
wiggle.
I got the daily.
Yo, Linx
Okay,
Wolf!
daily
Thanks for
wolf
doing
each
a
day.
tier 1 sub to Dashy. Dashy, you're now a sub. Get fucked.
Thank you.
Become part of the mold.
Yeah.
I got the daily. I got the daily.
Giving a sub, you don't have to. I'm already subbed, but if you want to give a sub to.
Yeah.
Somebody
I'll gift a random sub when we transition. All right, row your boat. What are you goddamn procrastinating on? Go.
I think the better question is what am I not am I not procrastinating on?
That would be a better question, but we'd be here all day. Go.
A lot of it is right now. Currently, it's doing some logo design work that I've been planning. They
Wait, you're an artist?
Actual projects for any customers or anything. They're like personal projects, but I would like to add them to my portfolio as things I've done. I've come up with a couple of ideas for some branding and logo stuff for some fictional businesses that I've
Oh
invented.
yes, wiggle, 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 wiggle.
And I've been kind of putting it off, and I've kind of been putting a lot of that stuff off right now because I've got the desk coming and stuff. So I'm like trying, I'm like kind of like talking myself into putting it off until I get the new desk because I want to be able to like actually like utilize the extra space I'm gonna have to like actually work on stuff, which is gonna be a lot more fun. Apart from that, I've been putting off my D&D campaign for a while. I've been world building on it for a long time, and I've got a lot of places and stuff set up, but I've been putting it off just because I am constantly concerned about not finding people to play it and stuff. But I feel like I just need to have it there for like when I do find people to play with.
So I've been DMing a D&D campaign for 4 years. Same, 10 people down to 5 or stuff like that. But I've been DMing a D&D campaign for over like 5 years. Okay.
You DM for 10 people? Are you crazy?
Yeah, I know. So I started off DMing for 12, and it's gone from 12 down to 5 over the time. But like I added up stuff like generally I can DM for about anywhere between 8 to 10 people comfortably.
Holy shit, dude, you're insane. Like an average group is like 6.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I've been DMing this campaign all through my head without writing down notes consistently for like 4 years, and I've had like things 3 years ago that have just paid off within the last like week that I've been breadcrumbing all the way through.
Wow.
Yeah. So number one tip I can give to you, Ro, for like DMing is literally fuck everything. Have yourself an idea of like your floating islands of things you want to happen, and then let the players do whatever they want to do in the world, and have things like breadcrumbs leading to from whatever they're doing to that thing and stuff like that. Let them go off and do whatever. If they want to go in like save the merchant's wedding, go ahead and let them save the merchant's wedding. But you find out that the wife is being infidel, like having infidelity with a cult member, and that cult member then leads to your main campaign, stuff like that. Like, don't worry about the details. Just have your main spot things, and that way you can always lead them to things because nothing's set in stone. Everything is malleable.
Okay.
Yeah. So just do it. Once again, just fucking do it. Grab some assholes, be like, yo, you're playing D&D next weekend. They're gonna be like, what? And you're like, yeah, you're playing D&D next weekend. And
do you play in person or do you do it online?
I do both, but because the people I play with are in Quebec, Texas, Australia, some in Europe, I play online now.
Very much.
Right
online.
here in Australia.
Okay, I was curious because I kind of am like more of strictly like in person. Like I've tried to do online stuff, but I can.
Roll20, fantastic website. Fantastic website is Roll20. I've been using it for like the last 4 years. Absolutely immaculate. I've
worked with it, but I can sometimes get a little too hung up on creating nice maps and stuff to match what I want. So
here's my tip for you.
I get a little tied up on that, and it definitely makes it harder for me.
No, just don't fucking make the maps. Don't make a map unless you're going to use it in the next session. Because you're going to get, just like I said before, between motion versus action, you're going to get so locked into making all these maps for like places that you might never even go to. You might have this big idea, like you're going to go to this place, and then the party's like, nope, we're going to go fucking over here. And then that entire map and playing session is just fucked.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Speaking of procrastination, you know, one thing I was just thinking about that I've been weirdly procrastinating on is a new Sona. Like, not that I don't like my pony boy, but like I want another character as well that's a bit more like furry. Like I'm thinking of like an avian or a griffin or something like that, but it's also like
Dual wolf, no bias here.
Putting stuff together.
Dashy loves the birds.
You like the bird?
I said
He
wolf.
likes the birds.
Dual wolf, no bias.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a bird suit too. I might change into them.
All right, Parallax, you've been sitting here in the middle, sitting in this soup of inspiration. What is the thing you're procrastinating on?
Just getting more artwork done and just growing the art side of my business. I've been focusing a lot of my streams lately, but I see it as kind of something that's a little easier to do for me, because I do it almost every day at this point. But I've been trying to get some more artwork done, and every single time I have the canvas open, I'll draw like 3 circles, maybe a little sketch, and then I'm like, I'm just on Netflix right now.
Yeah.
Or I go hop to a group
sweet.
call or something,
Yeah.
and then
It's so
before I know
cool
it's
that you're
4
doing a
a.m.
bit
and the
of
whole
other
night.
things.
Interesting. So, like, what that's telling me is that there's somewhere in your mind where recreation is a higher priority than improving your craft.
In a way, yes. I've
Okay.
been basically working on that lately. It's a lot of times it's just art block that hits, you know.
Well, so like art block is an emotional thing. Art block is something that like overtakes you when it's like if you are like in the groove, you're like, yeah, I'm loving life and the art and stuff like that. You'll draw for like years without art block, and then when you get like some sort of emotional like caveats of that, that's when the block comes in. It's completely mental, right?
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay, so
Yeah.
what's messing with you? Like, you're distracting yourself with like Netflix and stuff like that. You're having art blocks of that. Is there something in your life that's like detracting you from your mental state?
Yes. However, I do not feel comfortable talking about that on
You know,
Twitch.
fair enough. Okay, so basically,
alright.
you shouldn't worry
That's
about your
okay.
art. You should definitely worry about that thing that is like eating at your life, because like you might try to like focus harder and harder and harder on the art, being like, I gotta get this done, I gotta get this done, stuff like that. And if you like ignore that problem, put that problem aside, it will just consistently get you like blocked, and you're gonna consistently distract yourself, and then you're gonna start hating yourself for like, man, I really should be doing this kind of stuff, but like you just won't allow yourself because that other thing's fucking with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm slowly breaking through it. Like, this is something that's been going on for a few months, and I'm starting to finally get back on the upswing of things. So that's the good news. Is just keeping at it at this point, you know.
If you break it down into smaller pieces, and you focus on doing like the smallest thing that you can get yourself to do, you know, like what's the, you know, like drawing a few circles on a piece of paper is still better than not drawing at all, you know.
Oh
And
yeah,
if you
absolutely.
make a bit of progress on something, and that's helped me
Yeah.
sometimes too, is just like, what's one thing that I can do to make a little bit of progress, because that progress that you make is never going away. I mean, at least in most cases, like once you make progress on something,
Yeah.
you made it. Like you can't, like, nothing will take that away from you. So if
What
you
I
could
started doing is
that's
sorry.
a little bit more that you're closer to your goal than you were yesterday. You know, and that
Yeah,
might
actually-
help you
actually,
build that confidence.
Speaking about all of that, Parallax,
Yeah.
when's the last time you posted some of your art in my server?
Yeah.
Because like
I think it
haven't
was when I drew you as Monkey D. Luffy.
yeah, like I haven't seen your stuff in like a long time. I'm always like jazzed when I see your work, because I love the way you do it. Like, have you ever seen that goddamn like Sonic meme where it's like Robotnik? He's like, of course I'd like to see your art. I love the way you make it. Yeah.
That's
That's
so
like one
funny.
of my favorite lines from the Sonic movie.
Jim Carrey's a
Yeah.
mad genius.
Yeah.
So Parallax,
Is,
I want that cappuccino. I need to see more of your cappuccinos.
Latte. It's a latte.
And hi, Kai. All right, Bodhi, you've been waiting this whole time, your whole life. You've been waiting in the future to tell us this. What are you procrastinating on?
Well, I am progressing on acting, but I've recently did another audition for an advertisement, but I haven't heard anything just yet from the emails. But hopefully it'll come by soon. And I am working on some. I am trying to think of. I am thinking of doing some music in my head, like some songwriting. But I am gonna hire a co-songwriter to help out.
So obviously, I'm not in the actors world, stuff like that. But like, as an actor, how do you improve your craft without getting roles? Like, how do you like be like, hey, this is how I improve my resume to stuff like that? Or do you just need to get roles to get IRL experience to then upgrade yourself over time?
I just like do it step by step. You know, going from small roles to big roles.
Okay, if you had to get a role this month, how would you do it?
Oh my gosh! I'll just have to wait and see.
No waiting. How, if you had to, if you were going to get kicked out of the country, if you did not get a role this month, how would you do it and why?
I don't know. I have no idea, Jig. But I'll just have to see how it all goes.
Well, see, that's the kind of like mental exercise that I put myself through like every start of the month. So like at the start of the month, I look at myself and I think to myself, okay, I'm at this place with my channel. I'm at this place with this place. How, if I had to times 10 this by the end of the month, how would I do that? And if whatever is stopping me from doing that, is it a good reason or is it a bad reason? Like if I wanted to like,
I think I know where you're going from there.
yeah, exactly. And like if I can see like, okay, I could do giveaways every single day on my channel and then grow my thing like times 10 in like a month and stuff like that. But that would be unhealthy for doing this. Or like, could I do this? Could I do that? It gives me the space that I can think about like what I'm doing with my life. If I want to get like a 6-pack abs like Rico will have next month, how will I get that in a month? Or if I'm going to actually get my art shit together and actually become an equal artist to Parallax, how would I do that in the next month and to get there? Like what would I have to do every single day to achieve that? And even if I fall short, I was aiming for 10 times. If I hit like 2 times, I will still be happy with that result because that's 2 times better than where I was at. But like trying to do that mental gymnastic, that mental game of like, how can I make myself 10 times better at the end of the month? So you have a short-term goal for it.
I think I know where you're going from there.
Yeah.
I just basically have to stick to it. What I'm doing is to stay focused.
Mhm.
But I know the auditions get tougher and tougher. But for me, that's okay because I always like to support actors. But there would always be another chance where you get to get another role. But I think it gets pretty tough because I do a lot of research by watching many movies and shows as I can. But apart from acting, I want to progress on to my singing skills. Like I think I am starting to write some songs.
You're a singer?
Oh yeah, I've been singing all my life, of course.
You want to give us a little quick demo of what you can do?
Yeah, I think I'm doing. I think
Hit us!
that's what I would do too. Is that I would send a demo to the music distributors we have in Australia. If they would think that would be good to release it.
Well, okay. Whatchamacallit? Obviously, there's TOSs and stuff like that on Twitch, but like, would you like to sing us a little something so that everybody here can see what kind of like chops you got?
Oh my god!
Yeah, do it live. You got this.
Oh my god! There's so many songs to choose from.
You know what? Let's give you. Do you have like a genre you like? Do you like Disney stuff? Do you like rap? Do you like country? Like what's your genre?
I love a lot of Disney. I love a lot of Disney songs.
Okay, chat. Hit us with some Disney suggestions. Give us a Disney suggestion, chat.
My favorite.
In the meantime, a good place to practice your acting skills would definitely be like D&D.
Oh, absolutely.
Literally like an actor's playground. You can create the backstory of the character, and then you can act out that character, including their vocal tones and inflections and things like that.
That's smart, yeah.
Yeah.
So we got Once Upon a December. We got Make a Man Out of You.
Ooh, actually, it technically is by Disney because Disney now owns 20th Century Fox.
I could sing Oh We Got Moana, You're Welcome.
There you go.
Star Spangled Man with a, I don't know what that is, Sable. Star Spangled Man with a Plan. I don't know what that song is.
I could sing one of my clearest songs I know very well that I
Go for it.
I could sing I'll Try, which is a song from the sequel of Disney's Peter Pan called Return to Neverland.
Hell yeah, let's hear it.
I am not a child now. I can take care of myself. Mustn't let them down now. Mustn't let them see me cry. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm too tired to listen. I'm too old to believe all these childish stories. There is no such thing as faith and trust and pixie dust. 'Cause I'll try, but it's so hard to believe. I'll try, but I can't see where you see. I'll try, I'll try. And that's how I do it.
Hell yeah! Dude, you got some chops. Like, you're in suit, and obviously suit muffles things, but dude, we can hear the range. Hell yeah.
Yeah, there are so many Disney songs I love to sing. Like I've been singing a lot of "I'll Try" from Peter Pan and Return to Neverland, as
Yeah.
well as I just "Can You Feel the Love Tonight" from The Lion
Yes.
King.
Oh,
I got a whole playlist of
Yeah, and,
nothing but
as well
Disney
as
songs.
"I Wonder" and "Once Upon a Dream" from the animated version of Disney's Sleeping Beauty.
Oh yeah.
Reflection from Mulan stuck in my head for like the past 2 weeks now.
Dude,
My favorite song is "Out There" from The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
That's a good one.
Dude, I've had the like Thumbelina song stuck in my head for like the last couple weeks. I've been like, Thumbelina, she's a mighty little squirt. And my chat's like, what the fuck are you singing, dude? Like, it got so bad. It got so bad. We had to do a movie night in the chat. Like, we had to do a movie night last Tuesday just to watch the movie so people would know I'm not insane, that it's a real song.
These Disney songs I adore so much, they just get stuck in my head as I grew up as a huge fan.
Well, that's
And,
Disney for you.
And I've been singing "Once Upon a Dream" from Sleeping Beauty, probably in an opera singing voice, to
Guys.
be like Princess Aurora, who sang it in an opera.
You're going to freak out. You're going to freak out. You're going to freak out. So, it's been about like 3-4 weeks ago that I went to hang out with Dashi, right? And Dashi had never watched Disney's Aladdin in his life.
What?
Which one? The animated or the new one?
Animated. Both. He's never watched Aladdin in his life. And I was just like,
How?
bruh.
You never watched that?
Oh.
It's got Robin
Oh.
Williams in it. It's got
You
Robin
know
Williams
that?
in it.
Oh.
Shining, shimmering, splendid.
Tell me, Dashi, now when have you da 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 da.
Dude, I like legit watching you sing Disney songs when you're playing games.
Oh,